All right, welcome back to the Career Build Series. This is part 53. So the sub, we did our, quote unquote final testing before we actually head out. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to get in and start working on the crane module for the barge. So let me make sure. Let me type in barge. I'll make sure I have the most recent version. So what I want to do is I want to make this barge so it's modular, so that we can utilize some of the features of it and use some modules. So this is already modular to a certain extent that we have a fuel space under here, so we can do some fuel trading missions. Plus, we can do a container. We've yet to do it. I started recording it and we did other things, or I did other things. So what I want to do is add a module here where I can put a crane on here, maybe some other modules. And so I just started working on the submarine, so I need to get this set up so that hopefully we can load the submarine on this barge. So we need to get into testing with that. Drag this from, uh, we'll probably launch because the new Ring of Fire area is down here. We'll probably launch from Spy Cakes, take the barge down with Vigeot and the submarine, and then explore. And so let's start. Yeah, let's start here in this career build area, the beginner base. And so I want to make I want to make the crane module here so that I can load up the submarine. So let's start actually by let's bring up the sub. Actually, let me save this here. I made a small change, so I got rid of two of the connectors I didn't need. What's that? Career barge. Let me do career barge backup. Okay, career barge backup is done. Okay, let's load up the submarine here. Okay, so this is from episode 52. All right, so I need to check my width. So I like to use the pink blocks for width just because that is easy for me to remember to delete them. All right, so we're looking, so we actually want, let me go from here. So we want to make sure that we clear by a block here, so that's pretty good there. And then we're going to measure this distance. So I'm going to go from here to here. That is going to be 17 blocks wide, okay. And then to measure the complete length, we're all the way here. So it's 17 by, looks like 45. Okay, that's good. So 17 by 45. All right, so let's kind of lay this out here. So we want to do, what is that? That is 23. Okay, good. So let's do 17. So 17. So we want, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that should be 17 there. Let me check it. 17, so that's my width, perfect. And then 45 length. So that is 44, 45. So that's the submarine there. So that's good. So when we build this, I need to accommodate that. So we have, and that's including the buoy. The buoy can hang off the back a little bit. That's fine. So it's kind of informing where I want to be here. So that's good. Let's grab this. Let's go like this. So I want to put this so that it drops directly on top of the, so that it drops and connects directly. So that, can we go down one with these? I don't think we can. Let's cut these. We need to cut them anyways. Yep, so that's good. So they're where they need to be. All right, so let's grab this. Let's continue with this frame color here. All right, so let's make a frame for this crane frame. Okay, so there's our frame that will attach to the container load area. So I'm making a module here. And so we need this to be wide enough so that it accommodates that, which is good. And so I want to be able to have that slide off. That's fine. So let's go like this. Let's go doot, doot, doot. And that there will be a track section. And so this will be our module that we can utilize to load the container on. Alright, so here's our module. Alright, so that is wide enough to accommodate the yep, that will be wide enough to accommodate the submarine. So let's go ahead and delete that there. Okay, so that's good. So that will snap into place and that will accommodate the submarine. I want to put in some track sliders. So let's go there. Let's go, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. That's 4 away. Let's go like that. Let's go grab some linear track bases. And we want them to start facing that way. We'll tie them at the top, I think. Trying to think how I want to set this up. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go up some blocks here. Let's go across right there. Let's go across right here. Kind of trying to make these look nice and strong. And then I'm just going to link these. And then I'm going to delete that. I'm going to link it at the top so that we have plenty of room. So the submarine is going to sit on the base here in the center. And so I'm just kind of build these frames up a little bit. So where's my ceiling? Let's go to the ceiling here. So this is going to inform my max height. So let me save this really quick. Save container barge crane. Okay. And then, nope. Sub crane. Add a different crane for buoys. Let me load up the sub here. Alright, so I want to test the height. That's one area. So the height will probably change. I'm going to add some, some skids on this, but I just want to kind of get a rough height. We can work on the crane module later. So this is going to be 13 blocks tall. Okay. Okay, so 13 blocks tall is where? That is 17, so that's 13 there. So that will go to, the sub sits there. Plus we're going to drop down 1 block, so we can actually probably go to here. So that kind of gives us a little idea of where we're at. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I think what I want to do here is let's go like this. Let's go to the ceiling there. Okay, let's go erase that. That's actually not bad. Alright, and let's erase this. Oh, crap. So I'm trying to think, I don't want an A-frame this big. This submarine is heavy, but it's not that heavy. Yeah, it really just isn't. Trying to think how I want to set this up. Yeah, I think I'm going to do kind of a gantry crane style. We'll try this. We'll do a gantry crane style here. And these all merge together. That's all one part, so that's good. Okay, so we have the sub. As you can see, will sit easily inside there. So what's going to happen is this section, ooh, this is off here. Which do I like more? I think I like this longer arm here. That would be like that. Let me go like this. Okay, so I think like that. So I think we'll do gantry crane like that. Go down one on the bracing here. Just put some bracing in. Come on. Go the other way. There we go. It's bracing there. Can we brace in here? We have space. Bracing might look a little weird in the bottom section here. That's not terrible. Okay. Go like this here, all the way down the bottom. And then this will be... Alright, so just kind of doing some bracing here. Cross bracing there. And some cross bracing right there. Alright, so that's looking good. Alright, and so have some cross bracing in there. Let's see how I want to start this gantry crane. So that goes like that. So I'm thinking it's going to have to hang from here. It's going to go to there. Could extend the tracks. Let me extend the tracks. Trying to see how far I can get this. So that will go there. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, so there's the frame. So this will extend all the way to here. And so then it needs to go off the end. So I'm going to put in some... so this will be track section here. So let's go delete that. Let's grab these. Okay. So now the other thing to think about is the mechanics of how this works. So if we were to try to side load it, so take a crane and have it come off the side, the beam, the width of the ship, it's more likely to tip on the side. If we have it unload from the front or the rear, that allows us to, you know, we'd have to tip all the way this. So it's essentially now this is our width if we're going front to back. This is our width if we go to the side. That's why we're going front to back. Okay, so let's grab some track section here. We'll make this our track. Alright, so there we go there. And then I want some winches. Winch. So the winches are going to be thinking like that and like this. Okay, so those are our winches there. Okay, so now we have our winch sections here of our gantry crane. Okay, so those are all joined here now. So those will move as a single unit. And so this is going to go all the way to the end here. And now I need to decide what was the length? 45. So we need to go a considerable distance. We need to go like 20. I'd say at least 20 to get that, because the buoy is a large section of the length, so that's fine. Once the buoy hangs off, we're in good shape. We need to connect. We need to continue these tracks here. I'd say for probably at least 15 blocks. So there's about 15 right there. And then these, we'll put a cross brace in here. And then I'm not going to go too far into the actual design of this too much here. I'm not going to go into too much aesthetics in this video. I want to get this functional and tested, because if this doesn't work, I want to kind of call it off and I want to call it off and then try something else before we end up having to waste a ton of time making this pretty and then realize, oh, it doesn't work. Start from scratch. So okay, so there's some bracing there. So this is going to be our so we're starting to do our crane here. Let's see, let's grab this block here. Oh, come on, deleting. Okay, we'll go there. That's where I guessed it was going to be. All right, so there we have some cross bracing. So actually that, I'm kind of liking the look of that. So this is going to slide. The whole carriage is going to slide to the end. And then this interior carriage is going to slide further to give us further reach out over the stern. So let me do a quick test on this here. So let me just bang out some microcontrollers really quick here. Let's put it here. So I need a control microcontroller. I want a seat. Just seat's going to be easier to control with. Let's do one seat here. Seat. Okay. All right. Let's set this up. This is going to be my controls. Controls. Okay. Logic. I need a composite in from the seat. Alright, I need properties. Bang, bang. Come on. Okay, logic. I need 2 booleans for output. Winch is up. Winch is up. Down. Okay, that's that. Next I need number output. Lower sliding track. Upper sliding track. Upper sliding track. Upper sliding track. Alright, so I think that's done there. Upper sliding track, lower sliding track. This might be pretty on the simple side here. Let's go logic. Let's go here. All right. Also, I'm going to need to add some locks. Okay. So seat. So I want WS is going to be lower sliding track. So WS is 2. 2. WS is 2. That is lower sliding track. Okay. And then let's just do function here. X times 0.1. That's going to do a 10th. You'll see why I do that here when I hook it up. So, and then what is left right? Left right is going to be. Oh no, I don't want left right. I want up down. That's 4. Okay. That's 4. Again, you can look at the seat if you need the seat composite to tell you what that's going to be. Okay, so that will be there. This will be upper sliding track. Okay, then we'll do pretty simple. We'll do read on offs here. Control C V. Winches up will be 1. Winches down will be 2. That's simple there. Okay, that's going to give us a pretty simple control scheme. So what I want to do is configure my seat now. So since WS is going to be there, I want to make that 100%. That means when I press on the button, it's going to go all the way to 1. When I press on W, it's going to go all the way to 1 instantly. When I press on S, it's going to go all the way to -1 instantly. It's going to go through that function. It's going to multiply it by 0.1 so that it is a 10th. So that's going to make, instead of going max speed of 1, it's going to go max speed of 0.1. So that's lower carriage. Yeah, lower carriage. And then this is upper carriage. Okay, so we want reset. We want reset. We want max sensitivity there. Let's connect this up and let's do a quick test here. I need to connect electricity. Winch is up, 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 and up. And this is going to be all the downs on this side here. Down, 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 down. Okay, that's good there. Let's quickly just bang the electricity here. So I think this is all set up so that, yeah, you see how these are powered? that goes to battery right there. So as long as that's there, we need to connect these. They don't all need to be connected, but then this one needs to go, and this can connect through to all the systems here. Alright, and then this can go to these two tracks here. And this can go to these two tracks there, so this will be powered now. Spawn it and see how we look. Alright, so we have our carriage on there. Let's jump in the seat. Okay, so I'm going to press up on W. And do I get nada? Getting nada. Oh, I didn't connect them probably. I don't think I connected those, so let's... Yeah, I think I forgot to connect them. Yeah, I did. Lower sliding track are these. And upper sliding track. It always helps when you connect them. Upper sliding track is there. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so W is doing nothing. Is that doing anything? It isn't. Okay. See what's up. See what is up. Alright, why are you not working? Merge there. Does it not like this block being over there? I don't think that's it. You're merged there. You're part of that system. You have electricity all around, all around. We should. Let me spawn it. Let me throw on infinite electricity. Is it going to crash the game? It's going to crash the game. It's been doing that in menu. It's a little bit of a pain. Alright, so we're just rebooting the game here. Alright, let's get back in there. Alright, autosave. Let's save this here so that if we crash, I don't lose it. Let's spawn it. So going into this menu has been crashing the game, so I should probably put in a bug report instead of complaining about it here. Okay, so W is doing nothing. That's doing nothing. Let me check my formula. Make sure I connected it right. Okay, so 2 is WS. So if it's 1, 1 times 0.1 should be, let me see. 1 times 0.1 equals 0.1. Yep. And then let's see, 1 times, negative 1 times 0.1 should be negative. Yep. So that's those should work. Let me. Okay, a way to solve this or test this is with a dial. Dial is a good way to test it. We can see what the numbers are doing here. So infinite electricity is still on, so I'm gonna just put a couple dials there. So logic, I want lower sliding track. We'll read there. Upper sliding track. We'll read there. Let's read the dial numbers. So this is just jumping up and down because I'm spawning it under the water. So it's bobbing up. So let's go. Okay, so that's going to 0.10. That's exactly what I want. Negative 0.1. This one is going 0.1. That's going negative 0.1. That's doing exactly what I want. Let's see why it's just not doing it. Okay, those are both facing the correct direction. Let's see. It's both facing the correct direction. So these are both connected to, this should be lower sliding track here. Upper sliding track should be here. That's all done. Why are you not working? Infinite electricity is on, that should read. So it's like it's not reading these, controllers. Let me grab the whole microcontroller. Sometimes the microcontroller wants to be on the section it's controlling. So let's make sure that's not it. Vacuums in here. being annoying. So I'll shut the vacuum off for now. Alright. So let's merge that. Let's test it. If that's not it, that can sit in the main body. But W. Okay, so let's do this. Let's make this sticky for a second. So WS is going to be sticky. Up, down is going to be sticky. Spawn it. Alright, so now I'm going to be able to jump off the seat and test these. So this is now stuck at 0.1. Okay, so these should be reading 0.1. Okay, why compact linear, why can I not read you? Okay, it's trying to move, it's just sticking for some reason. Why can't I read the progress of these? There it is. Okay, they're reading 0.1, they're sticking. So why are you sticking? What is this? Okay, I'm in the drink here. Let's check our merge colors. So we have that blue section, that's fine. We have this section, that should be its own color. The top should be its own color. Why are you sticking is the question. Let's go like this and try to grab. Okay, let's do that. Make sure it has a place to go. Make sure that's not it. Okay, that should be fine. Let's test that. I don't think that's it, but I'm going to test it. Still at 0.1. Why are you not working? That is the question here. Okay, it's doing it. Just 0.1 I think is very slow. Okay, let me try. Let me see. It might have been jamming up without those parts in the back. Let me delete them. Spawn it again. Maybe 0.1 is just painfully slow. We want it slow because we really don't want that submarine swinging like crazy. Okay, it's moving fine now. It's just slow. Let's test the top. So I have the top set to 0.1. Okay. Let me see if I can get these to set to 0. Okay, so they either go forward or back. I can't set them to 0. Alright, so I'm going to have to hold this, which isn't a big deal. I can do trim. But anyways, let's keep this test going here. We want to go all the way to the end. And if it's too short, that's not a big deal. The upper carriage can go longer. Alright, so this is going to go all the way to the end here, and it'll be there in a second. Okay, so let's hopefully we can get the sub high enough to breach that back wall. Alright, so we need to figure out the distance there. Alright, so we're looking pretty good actually here. I'm going to do a weight test. And so the weight test is the next thing. So let's test one thing here. I want to move this I'll leave this microcontroller here for now. We can actually make this. I don't think the seat's going to stay where it's staying, but what I'll do is this. Microcontroller can go there as kind of the base of the seat for now. And then I'll probably do remote control for this. That would be kind of cool, get in a remote control and remote control this. But that's going. So I no longer want this sticky. I want these to be resets. And then let me get in the microcontroller, and that's a little bit on the slow side. So set it to 0.25. That's a little bit faster. That's 2.5 times faster. Okay, so update that. We'll save this as, what did I name it? Career barge sub crane. Okay. Backup. Okay. Alright, so now let's load up the sub. So this was the latest version of sub. I want to check the weight. Mass is 3479. Okay, so let's not even do a test. Let's just bring the real one in. So let's see, where's center of gravity? Center of gravity's still here, so we want equidistance from the center of gravity for our anchors. So what do we have here? We're right here. So let's go one. Okay, let me go back to the barge really quick. Let me see what the spread is on these. So the spread here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in between. Okay, so 5 in between. That's not a big deal. We can make them spread more. It's fine. All right, so we want it kind of at least 5 in between. So let's look. All right, so here's our center point. So let's just paint it real quick. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where we want it anyways. There, and then what's that? 4 in between. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do ropes, rope anchors. So this will be where our rope anchors go. And hopefully that's around the center of gravity, so that's easy to lift. All right, so let's do this. Let's do a test with the actual sub. The sub doesn't weigh all that much. It's 3,400. That's a little bit more. What's a container? That's about 1,000 more than a container. So it's not all that heavy, even though it has a ton of weight. Okay, so that's going to copy this. When we actually do it on the real game, we're going to actually spawn it separately and then move it on board. Okay. See, actually, I could start this crane more towards the center too. I don't need it all the way back here, but okay. So we're underneath. We need to move it one back, and then we'll be directly underneath. Where the hell is the arrows? There it is. Okay, that's like that. That's underneath there, and then these are. No, I want it centered. So this block here is where I want it centered too. So. Okay, where's my center block? Okay, that's centered right there. Okay, so that's perfect. That's right on there. That will sit on the rails. Let's spawn that, or paste that. Then I want to do logic. I want to do ropes, and then I want to connect these ropes up. Okay. All right, so let's spawn this in. Nope, let's save this. Let's do actually, I don't want to do that. Crane test. Name it test. We'll make it a separate save just because that will give us some space. Okay, I want to load Vrijot. All right, that's loaded. I don't think I've put on the workshop the latest version with some of the new goodies we put on here. All right, let me get rid of infinite electricity. Can stay on. Okay. All right, so now, we're going to be using spy cakes, but I want to make this form factor for Vrijot and the barge, that initial barge, so that it will fit in this beginner base. I could have gone to spy cakes and built in the bigger build area, but I decided, you know what, let's make sure it works here, and then, if it works here, we're in good shape. Okay, so that's fine. I have that sitting way front of the center of gravity. That was what I meant, was the crane can actually move towards the back. That's not a big deal. What I'll do is I'll actually move it with the... Drain the drink every time. Okay. Like right here, I can grab that. Let's go up one. Okay. Why my winch is not working? Okay, that's something I need to do. So let's actually do that right now. Okay. Alright, so I want the center of gravity here. So I want the center to start in the center of gravity of the barge, which is about the midline. So, it's skewed because of the crane being there. But let's see, what do I want to go? I want to go, let me count the numbers really quick. Come on. I want to get this test done, then we can end this video. Let's see, right about there, I think, is where I want to sit the sub. Let's talk 17 blocks, so let's go like this. What is this? That is 11 blocks. So let's cut 11 blocks back here. 11 there. Let's put this here. I'm going to cut it because that way I don't have to reconnect the electrical connections. I can leave them where they are. Merge that. That's going to be there. And then what's the distance from there to the end? That is 11. Okay, so now we want the same 11 there. Go across like that. And then this can be deleted, this can be deleted, and then all this can be deleted across there. Okay, so that whole thing's going to shift forwards. And then I need 11 on this side. So let's count out 10. Where's 10? 10. And then, so we're just shifting this towards the center here. Okay. And that will be merged here. All right, so that way, that'll be good. All right. All right, so this whole carriage is going to move forwards. All right, so let's grab it. I'm going to probably lose the seat in the process, but I can mess with that later. I can move that back later in a second here. Okay, so that's got everything except the connectors. There we go. All right, let's cut this. And I want to move this back. I want to move this. You're killing me here. Paste. I can't. I'm going to lose part of the buoy, which I don't care about. The buoy's not that. The buoy is not all that important, so let me just delete out this section of buoy. We can worry about that later. Isn't important to our test. Because that's lined up. That's lined up correctly there. Did I line these up? I did not. These need to come one further back. Okay, so give me this. Cut this. Move this one here. Okay, I want to get this test done, and we'll finish up after that. Okay, that's going to go there and drop. That's going to go there and drop. That's more centered. Hopefully that'll give us better center of gravity, so it's not trying to tip us so much. Cut this. That can go here again. All right, let's spawn this. Okay, see how it's sitting nice? We just put the center of gravity of the submarine in there. Skip for Joe. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick the submarine up over the wall in the back, so that's something to keep an eye on. Why are you not... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong keys. I'm still using the old control system sometimes. I usually bang into the barge, and much this time I'm not going to get it close. It could actually even go back another couple blocks. Okay. Alright, so one of the things I was talking about when we were using Visual before is I need to make sure I go to like 1 bar and take up all the slack in the cable, because sometimes I floor it and then I end up having issues. So this will be a cool picture when I get it there. Take a picture of this. Nice, I'm enjoying. This is looking cool. Yeah, so the sub seems pretty big until you get it out. Brigeot is actually a pretty big vehicle. It's something like almost. It's approaching a 50-foot long boat. Okay. Yeah, see, once you get a little bit of the slack taken up, then you can start to accelerate. Yeah, see, this is gonna look at our speed now. We're already going about, what the sub would go on its own. All right, so let's jump in there. So what I was saying is the issue is I might not be able to drag these winches up anymore, and that will. I didn't get the winches working. Crap, crap, and crap. Did I not connect these? Stress, 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 stress. Like. I didn't test. Let me test these winches. I lose my train of thought when I do something else. 1, winches up. 2, winches are doing nothing. Why are you doing nothing, winches? That's the question. Because this isn't connected like a dope. I didn't connect it. Winches down is 2. Okay, update that. That's what happens when I do stuff kind of half and I don't. And then this is annoying. I need to save the save so that my daylight is set to where I want it. Okay. I knew that was going to happen, so. Alright, so that was something I meant to do, and I got sidetracked with doing other stuff, and so it's cost me time. Alright, so let's connect up here, and we will be ready to go do a mission. Alright, so I'm coming in hot here a little bit to bump it. Alright, grab a rope. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go 1 bar again on my speed to get that slack pulled up. Alright, so I want to get this test done. So we want to make sure this barge doesn't tip over when I... So we want to make sure the barge doesn't tip over backwards. It shouldn't. Because if you think about it, again, if we tried to load this off the side, we have that... you know, it has the beam, the width of it is pretty narrow, but if we go from backwards, essentially the beam is the length of it. So that really gives us a nice long arm. Okay. Let me get over here and get on here, and let's try to raise the sub up. So we want to raise it up, and we want to lower it off the back. So let's test it. So let me grab a quick pick. Get out of there. Go to quick pick. Okay, let's raise it up with 1. Alright, so there we go. We're raising it up off, and there it is. Okay, that's actually perfect. Just, you know, let me jump inside the sub really quick. I just want to raise the buoy up. You know, I don't think it's going to cause us too much of a headache, but... That's going the wrong way. See, now it's going to probably cause me a problem. It's going to try to pull it up the side like that. You're killing me. Okay, let me dump the buoy for now. I don't need the buoy on there. I can even... Buoy, you're killing me, buoy. Detach. I keep getting the detach hose. There we go. Okay. Let's get out of there, buoy. Get out of there, you pain in the ass. Get out of there. Come on, I'm not respawning this and dragging it out again because I got a buoy stuck in here. Get out of there. Absolute pain. Get it in the water. Get out of there. Alright, that's done. Okay. Alright, so should be able to press the W key. I'm going to press and hold it. Aha! This might just clear that back section. Okay, so we expect to tip, but we just don't want to tip over. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Alright, so that is a failed test. That's fine. That's not the end of the world. I just need to ballast it so that we can do it. But as you can see, is this going to work? Okay, so we are about maybe 4 blocks too short on the reach, so I can extend the reach. And I need to ballast this out. So, okay, so what do we? Let's say we'll be safe, and we'll say 5 blocks. What's that? 5 blocks there. Okay, so that's 5 blocks there. Okay, and that's for the length. That's good. I want to go higher. Can I go a block higher? Not really. It's not the end of the world. It's going over the back. So that's not really a problem. Yeah, it's not really a problem. Let me get rid of the buoy for the test. You know, it's something that I can deal with later. I want to keep this test going here. So essentially, we need an active stability system here. So this battery should move. This, oh, that's going to be kind of, that's not going to work there. What I could do is this. So that's a moving carriage there. That starts in the center position. Might actually have a solution for this. Yeah, I think I have a solution for this. Let's go. How much weight can I stuff in there, I think is the question. All right, let me do a real fast and dirty one. So what I'll do is I'll do a sliding weight that as this goes forwards, the weight slides backwards. Because I was going to add weight onto the barge itself, but I really only want it on here. So what I'll do is I'll add a big... Let me just do it. It will just take me a second, and I think it will be beneficial. So let's go here. Let's go track. It's not a big deal either. So the center of lift is where? Center of lift is right the center span here, so it's right here. Okay, so that's there. All right, I'm gonna get a lot of talking to myself as I get this going here. So, all right, so let's go all the way to here. So this is going to be a moving counterweight. You'll actually see this on certain IRL vehicles here. And then I want weight blocks. Weight. Here. We'll go across. Okay, so now let me actually undo that really quick. Undo. Okay, so what is the mass? That is 8553. This is like, let's say I want to put 4,000 mass. So I want to go up to 12,553. Okay, so 12,553 is our number for our counterweight. 12,553. Okay, let's merge these together. And this should be really simple here to do. 12,553. So I went 2 blocks on this side. Let's go 2 on this side. That's going to interfere with that, but I'm not concerned about it. That's just looks for right now. Okay, so what I do, 2 on this side, here 2, 1, and that's going to interfere. You're killing me. That's fine. I'll let it stop like that. What are we at here? 9. What did I do there? 1. Where's my movement section here? Where are you at? Come on, come on. Just help me out for a change. Okay. Where's the center here? Get out of there so I can see. Right here. So we're 1, 2 there, and we are... Alright. I added them on the wrong side. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, so we have 2 there. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 2 more on this side. 1, 2. What are we at? 9, 3, 4. That's 3 more. There's 3 more there. What are we at? 9, 6. Wow, this isn't adding a lot of weight very quickly. All right. All right, so let's do this really quick. Let me test it. I want to do this final test, and then we'll end the video here, and then we can pick it up in the next one. Again, I want to try to get into actually getting this going. So I want negative X here, negative X. All right, so I want to take the, get out of there. I want the lower carriage number off of here. Lower sliding track, that goes to here. Then this is going to go to these. I thought I grabbed it. I guess I didn't. And so that's going to move the counterweight in the opposing direction. All right, so we still can go a lot more mass on here. Okay. All right, I just need to get this out. So I'm gonna kind of try to grab this quickly and slam this out so that I can need to be done with this in the next couple minutes. All right, so essentially what's going to happen is as that crane moves to the stern, the counterweight we want to move to the bow. So as the weight moves back, we have a counterweight move forwards. Problem is I'm doing a thin, even with weight blocks, they're too light. So I may have to put a real honker of a weight block in the front and move it a shorter distance, because essentially the longer the arm, the more torque you're getting. So if you have a really long arm, you don't need a ton of weight. If you're traveling a short distance, you need a lot more weight. I got the hose on me. Get out of there. All right, tidy that up real quick. All right, let's try to do this. This is gonna be the last little test, and then we'll take a break here. I just wanted some space from Visual too, so that you know, as that's rocking and rolling, I don't want it to jump up and down and hit the boat. So you see, we're having no problems towing that compared to the fuel we were towing earlier. This weighs nothing. So okay, so that's not helpful here. Come on, just let me fly so I can get this test done, please. Okay. Infinite electricity's on, I hope, because I didn't connect any of that up to electricity. Okay, so now as this moves forwards, we need to raise it. Okay, so that's raised. You gotta be kidding me. Why is the counterweight not moving? Look at the counterweight, it's not moving. It's just sitting there like a dumb shit. Ugh, you got to be kidding me. Alright, why are you not moving? What is going on here, dude? Because it's hitting the track. Because I built it like an idiot. Okay, that's in the way. Alright, okay, why would symmetry be on? That would just make life easy. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? If life was just easy. Alright, so where can this go? This can go all the way there. Alright, so let's just do proof of concept inside the dock. I don't have time to test this anymore. So let's go W. Raise it. Then I'm going to see why this counterweight's not moving again. Killing me, counterweight. Why is this counterweight? You can start hearing some nastiness out of me here. Okay. You're taking the lower sliding track figure and you're doing negative X. It's going there. It's going to the lower sliding tracks. Why are you doing absolutely nothing? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know. Why you're frustrating me right now. Okay, it's the right direction. I should have just turned them the other way, and then I don't have to put a function, but whatever. All right, last quick test here. I'm going to go... Let me grab these. Cut. JJ. Paste. Paste. No, those are right, dude. I know why. I don't need the function. I have them facing the right... No, I don't have them facing the right direction. You're killing me. You're killing me here. Okay, so I need these facing in the opposite direction. So cut this. JJ. Paste that. No, they were in the right direction here. Were they in the right direction? I don't even know anymore. Okay, so these need to be cut. These need to go the other way. Paste. And it's doing that bug where it colors it the wrong color. Are you telling me these were in the right direction the whole time? And I inverted them? Yeah, they were in the right, they were in the correct orientation the first time. And I screwed them up. Okay. That's why they weren't working. Okay. Alright, you go there. You give me this block here. Okay. So these should be able to be directly connected to lower carriage, and I don't need to invert them. I already set them up correctly, and then I just screwed it up. Alright, so, real simple. The crane with the submarine should move to the stern, and that weight should move towards the bow. See? Okay, so that should make it so that as this pushes to the rear, that weight comes forwards, counteracting that motion. Now, the weight is nowhere near heavy enough. That's why we're having issues here. That's fine. Okay, so what we can do is, as we have a shorter arm here, let me do one last quick little test here. Super quick test. All right, so we need to get up to 12,000. All right, so I'm just not heavy enough here on this. The weight blocks are just not turning out to be enough here, so okay, I don't want the center of gravity up too high either. 10.5. Wow, why you? This is just like taking forever to get these to build up to enough weight. We're close, but it's just like it's still not there. Wow, dude. How many of these weight blocks am I going to need to get you ballasted, you pain? Okay, let me see. That's 12.1. Okay. Let's test it now. That should... Oof. Brutal. Brutal. Alright. So let me talk through the proof of concept here, and then I will end this video. So, pretty simple. As this carriage goes forward, shifting weight afterwards, I need a counterweight to go to the opposite direction so that, you know, it can handle the mass fine. The barge is more than capable of handling that weight. I just need to be able to send weight backwards. Really quick. Let me see if I have time to do this. Okay, let me really quickly try to do this. That's not what I want to do. I need to go to the autosave. I already shifted a bunch of stuff, so let's save this here. I just want to leave myself a concept here so that I know what I'm doing. Okay, let me really quickly, I got to do this quick. I'm running out of time here. Try and do this before work. So, okay, I just want to get a proof of concept done so that when I go to, of course I deleted that out. Whatever, we're just testing this. I'm not dragging that back. This is all going to go here. All right, so where's my counterweight going to be now? My counterweight is going to be, I have space here for the counterweight to go on this track. It's going to share the same track as this one. I'm just going to put a block there, and then I'm going to go like this. Counterweight's going to be here, and it's going to operate in opposition. So I need 12. I need to get up to 12,000. The issue is I need it towards the center of gravity. I can't have it too far back. So let's do weight blocks. Let me try to get to 12, and I want to really just quickly, super fast, get this out, or get this tested. Okay, so I need to go there. Let's go, what do we go? 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means this needs to be like that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the weight. I need to get up to 12,000 here. Please just take the block that I want, not the block that I'm asking for. All right, so this is raising my center of gravity up higher than I like, but we're at 9.8. This might be able to do it here. Where we're at 10.4. This might do it right here. 11.4. 11.7. Let's try this. Logic. Lower sliding track. There. Oh, come on. Undo that. Well, I want to undo that connection I just did. You gots to be kidding me, dude. All right, whatever. I clicked on the wrong thing here. That's screwing me up. There. Wow, dude. I'm starting to get frustrated here. Right there. Okay. Just clicking on all the wrong stuff. Needs to be at the center of gravity. All right, so this is fine. The whole submarine can move back again. I need the center of gravity again to be in the center of the barge. But anyways, these are going to slide forwards as this crane slides aftwards, and that's going to get me there. So that's proof of concept is done. You know, so I just need to get that. I need to get this figured out, the center of gravity issue, which is fine. That's not a big deal. I don't want to put it on the barge itself because, again, I want this module to do everything it needs to do. All right, so that's fine there. So what I'll do as well is, instead of having this just go in opposition, I'll complicate this more where it has a tilt sensor, and as the tilt is going, it will automatically move the weight, because what's going to happen is that we're going to have to load the barge empty with the crane on it, and then load the submarine, and then load it on first. And so we can't always expect the weight of the submarine to be on there, so these weights won't move if that. So, but anyways, that's done. You know, so in the next video we'll work on this crane some more. We'll get this done and tested so that we can hopefully get it out in the world and get moving. All right, thanks for watching.